Are you looking to set up an LLC? Or are you someone who's curious about what an LLC is? Look no further because in this video you will learn what an LLC is, its advantages and disadvantages, as well as the mistakes you must avoid when setting up one. Please consider liking and subscribing, especially if you like this type of content. We always appreciate any kind of support. Welcome to EM3 Financial Freedom Strategies, where you learn how to manage your time and money to achieve financial freedom. If you want to know all the juicy details, then make sure to watch until the very end. Before going through the mistakes you must avoid, let us first know what an LLC is, especially for those who are still familiarizing themselves with this kind of business structure. A limited liability company, or LLC, is a form of corporate organization that may have more than one owner, also called members, who normally takes an equal part in running the company unless they choose an alternate structure that requires a manager to oversee the business. An LLC is a company format used in the United States that combines the liability protection of a business with the ease, versatility, and tax benefits of a partnership. An LLC may have an unlimited number of members, who may be either people or other companies. The members' assets are secured from the creditors of the company by an LLC structure. Creating an LLC has the following advantages over setting up a corporation, partnership, or sole proprietorship. First, members are not held personally liable for the LLC's and its other members' actions. Owners' personal assets cannot be seized by creditors to satisfy corporate obligations. Compared to LLC, creditors may pursue the personal assets of general partners and sole owners in order to pay off the money owed by the business. Moreover, there is no limit on the number of members in an LLC. An LLC can be managed by its members, allowing all owners to participate in daily decision-making for the company. Alternatively, the company can be managed by qualified management who may be either members or outsiders. This is beneficial if members wish to recruit somebody with more business management expertise. Of course, just like all kinds of business, there are also disadvantages regarding LLCs. In comparison to a sole ownership or partnership, an LLC often costs more to establish and manage. Many states also charge recurring costs, such as franchise tax or yearly report fees. Compared to a corporation, an LLC's ownership is frequently more difficult to transfer. Usually, in LLCs, all members must consent to the addition of new members or adjustments to the ownership shares of current members. You may be in danger if, for instance, you don't properly distinguish between company and personal activities, or if you conduct the company dishonestly in ways that resulted in losses for others. This action is known as piercing the corporate veil. Moreover, if one of the LLC's members gives up or declares bankruptcy, the LLC may be terminated and the surviving members are now liable for the remaining debts and expenses required to close the company. If you find that the advantages of setting up an LLC offset the disadvantages, then this kind of business structure might work for you. For the next part, you will learn the mistakes you should avoid when setting up an LLC. Mistake number 1. Choosing the wrong type of LLC. Even while an S-Corp, a single-member LLC, and a multi-member LLC all functionally belong under the LLC category, they each have unique characteristics. In other words, it's important to choose the appropriate kind for your company since it will have an impact on things like business taxes. If you are not interested in managing a plethora of paperwork or organizational protocols, a single-member LLC may be a great option for you. A single-member LLC is taxed similarly to a sole proprietorship. Profits from this kind of LLC are transferred to the proprietor as taxable income, and it is required to submit taxes every quarter. On the other hand, S-Corps are indeed LLCs, but they are no longer taxed as sole proprietorships. They can be the greatest option for those who make more than $80,000 in profit annually and are looking for some ways to save on taxes. With this, you must also follow several tax requirements and deadlines if you are an S-Corp, such as employee tax. Mistake number 2. Blindly using templates and forms around the internet. Using online templates and forms may indeed save you both time and money, and in some circumstances, it might work just fine. Due to the convenience of finding information on the web, it is typical for people to assume that the sites they have accessed are trustworthy, correct, and dependable. However, using these forms might get you in trouble. Although it is convenient, the costs incurred by using the wrong templates are something you definitely don't want to handle. If ever, it would be better to avoid using online templates, notably when setting up LLCs that constitute partnerships, transactions in multiple states, and other situations. Despite the fact that there are templates or forms and tools available on the internet at your disposal. If you decide to utilize the templates you've obtained online, then make sure to be cautious. You must always review the fine print, as well as the legal jargon included, to ensure that the documents are appropriate for your company. Mistake number 3. Not seeking qualified advice when necessary. There is nothing wrong with completing the required paperwork on your own to register an LLC. For single-member LLCs with straightforward conditions like being entirely self-funded and forming in their native state, there shouldn't be many problems. Still, entrepreneurs should think about consulting with legal counsel both before and during the formation of their LLC. This is especially true if you want to conduct business in several states, have company partners, or plan to accept funding coming from external investors. People typically hesitate to hire a lawyer at this point due to financial considerations, which is fair. Before they spend money, businessmen want to earn it first. However, the money you invest in legal counsel from a qualified professional can help you avoid costly missteps. One such example is number 1. If you're unsure what type of LLC your business should be, then you must consider hiring a professional to help you. This could be the case for number 2 as well. If you want to ensure that you're using the right documents, then consider going for legal advice. Setting up an LLC is considered building a foundation. If you fail at this point of your plan, then there will be lots of backtracking you have to do, especially if you already started your operation. If you want to minimize these costly consequences, ensure that you know what you're doing, you know what you're getting into, you know how and when to handle your requirements, and you know which mistakes to avoid. Hopefully this video helped you understand more about LLC. As always, we in EM3 wish you the best and hope you reach the moon. Feel free to share your thoughts and ideas in the comments below. If you liked our content, then please check out our other videos. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.